But there's a sweet science to boxing. There's a sweet science to boxing.
The best and the coolest thing about my career is called the sweet science.
There's a sweet science to boxing.
It's to hit and not get hit.
Let's get to it. So a lot of people saying that Devin Haney lost because he's just not a better boxer than Ryan Garcia. I've seen people say that and they're trying to make it a theme. But to be honest with you, he's definitely a better boxer than Ryan Garcia. But of course, Ryan Garcia got more power. He got better speed. And that's what really got Devin Haney. He was overwhelmed by that speed and that power. And he just couldn't take it. You know, when he got hit in that first round, I think that did it right there. That first shot, and he just never fully recovered. They got this thing called TBI, which means traumatic brain injury. Now, I'm not saying he had a brain injury, but I'm saying when your brain gets shook like that up against the skull, it can cause a traumatic brain injury. They have mild cases and they have severe cases. Now, of course, Devin Haney, it wasn't a severe case, of course, because he probably would have been in a concussion. But the mild ones are when a person's been rattled to the point where it causes dizziness, causes confusion, and it causes trouble thinking clearly. Devin Haney was definitely not thinking clearly after that because he was visibly slower and his defense wasn't up to par the way it usually is. So I think it was that first punch that did it, and he was just never the same after that. I could be wrong, it's just my opinion. Moving right along. Now, Gervonta Davis put something on Twitter that he directed towards Frank Martin. He said, "On my mother, I didn't see this, but it's on now, I promise you." Now, he's talking about when Frank Martin said, "Yeah, alright, B, you know you better be in that gym." Now, honestly, I can't remember exactly why Frank Martin said that. I know he was talking to Tank when he said it, but you know how Tank always deleting his tweets. And this was about 2 days ago when Frank Martin put this. So Tank had said something. I can't even remember. Like I said, he deleted his tweet, and that made Frank Martin say what he said. And now today, Gervonta Davis just now seeing that, and that's why he put that. Now, honestly, I don't want Tank to go out here and make the same mistake that Devin Haney made. I think Devin Haney was trying to do too much. I think he knew he was rattled, so you can visibly see that he's trying to go for the knockout instead of just being Devin Haney. And I understand he probably wanted to make it exciting, but I think Tank fights are exciting, period, just being Tank. He shouldn't go out here and try to do nothing extra. Now listen, I'm not opposed to beef within boxing. That boxing beef that leads up to the fight, that's cool. I think that makes for an exciting fight, but I still want him to be Tank. Don't go out here and try to do something that you don't normally do and end up getting clipped. But Frank Martin calling him the B word, hey, I guess that put a fire up under him. And I can't wait for this fight to happen. These are two powerhouses that about to go at it, and it's definitely about to be a good fight.